Oh, yes. Good morning, team. Yes, definitely cooking up a storm out here in the kitchen. Welcome to it. It's the start of a brand new week, the start of some brand new inspiration. Hopefully, if you're going to be heading out to the kitchen this time around, we're making something that you are going to love if you're the type of person that likes to prep meals far in advance. Chef Clem, am I right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely right. How does this sound to you, okay? It's some delicious Shin Chilli, okay? It's an item on our menu for today. It's called slow-cooked beef Shin Chilli. Yum! Now, this dish even tastes better a few days later, which is even better. It makes advanced cooking or double batch preparation or freeze so amazing. And of course, you can freeze it and make sure that it's ready for future dinners. Who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like to be ready for the whole week ahead of time? Especially if you're going to be starting work this week. You want to make sure that you get your ducks in a row, or your
Absolutely.
or your shin in a row. How about that?
I like that. Okay, sleeves up. This is a recipe you're gonna have to make in advance because we're using beef shin.
Okay.
So a very, very easy question. Where does beef shin come from?
Yes, I wanted to find out.
Okay.
Where
So
does it come from?
I'm gonna be the little cow now, all right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
front legs, back legs. The shin would be the part of the leg before it reaches the hoof.
Okay.
Right? Now, if I'm saying that, right, how often do you see cows chilling and laying down?
Yes.
Now and then, right? But most of
Yes.
the time they're standing and they're walking around, a bit of grass over there, a bit of grass over there. So they're walking around all day.
A lot.
Which means this muscle is extremely hard.
It's leg day every day.
Every
for a
day
cow.
is leg day for a
Oh,
cow.
man.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. So what that means, because the cow's developed that firm muscle in the shin,
Okay.
you need to cook it low.
And
And
slow.
slow.
All right.
So all those fibers in there, all the we call it sinew, but all the connective tissue breaks down. There's marrow in that bone. Marrow is
So yum.
so yum,
So delicious.
so good for you.
Yeah.
And you wanna cook it low and slow so all that renders out of your beef.
Yeah.
What I love about this, it's on our daily difference promotion right now, the beef and our veggie pack.
Yeah.
For me, beef shin is the most value for money cut of beef, period.
I have to tell you, while speaking about those everyday deals, they've totally changed my life because I walk into the shop, the first thing I do these days, instead of just walking and just trying to figure it out on the aisles, is grab that broadsheet, grab that, because just from the front, you're presented with everything from dessert to vegetables to fruits to meats, every single category you can imagine.
Exactly.
At Woolies, they've got it all there, so that's
I love
fantastic.
it. And that's where you should be shopping. Okay, so some cumin went in there, coriander, paprika.
Nice.
So I'm making a nice spice mixture, so I'm actually gonna season my shin with.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use a bit of it a little later in the actual stew itself.
Okay.
Black pepper goes in there. So it's inspired by a Mexican mole, which uses coffee and chocolate. And I swear, you get ingredients that go up to some of them have 40 plus ingredients in the mole.
1 second, are you putting some coffee in that mixture to make our shin with?
Yes.
Wow.
It's gonna give it some nice deep flavor. Coffee, besides the fact that we know it's in a drink, coffee's
Yeah.
also actually got a very savory flavor to it, earthy notes, like the cumin and the coriander that we're already using in there. So
It's a nice sort of companion ingredient
absolutely.
in there.
And the more that you cook it low and slow, the more that the coffee flavor actually just mellows out, which is exactly what you want. Let me just turn this heat down a little bit. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your shin and you're gonna dust it in there, okay? And then you're gonna add it to your pot. And you're gonna start browning it.
What's inside the pot?
A little bit of oil.
Okay.
I mean, look at this beautiful shin. That's amazing. It's insane.
yes.
So what you're gonna do now, you wanna brown your meat. By browning your meat, you're releasing a lot of that meaty flavor in there. We're not using beef stock. We're gonna get all the flavor we need from the beef shin and by browning it.
Itself.
There we go.
Okay,
So that's gonna start browning off, and instantly it smells so amazing.
Yes, it does. But that's because of all these different ingredients that you've put together as well, right?
Yes.
Is that they're a nice marriage of ingredients.
Absolutely.
And that's
So-
not even all. You still got
No, there's still more. So a bit of bay for bay. There we go. Bay leaf goes in. And then our mirepoix. Obviously what you're gonna do now, you would brown your meat perfectly brown and then add the next ingredients.
Okay.
Onion, celery. So we're skipping past that process a
Onion
bit.
and celery, okay?
Carrots.
Carrots, okay.
These are the ingredients, the mirepoix that we said you should have in your fridge at all times.
Yes.
Super easy to work with. Garlic. Make it nice and chunky. Don't spend so much time chopping it up super fine. Because this is gonna go for about 3 hours.
So what's your take on chunky garlic? You don't mind it?
I don't mind.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be cooking something for long, then chunky is fine. If you're gonna be making a quick little pasta sauce,
time, it releases over time.
there we go. And it softens, goes all jammy and squishy.
Yeah.
If you're making a quick pasta sauce, chop it up. You don't want to be chilling there with bay and then you bite on a big chunk of garlic.
No, you don't.
Nah.
No, you
I mean,
don't.
I don't know.
It's not gonna get you.
No, it's not. It's not.
That's
Okay, so some extra salt going in there. And now we're gonna kind of mix everything together, get that all together.
Nice.
It smells amazing.
It does smell so amazing. All the flavor and the aromas of the different spices that you've got in there smell so good. Okay,
Ready for my next one?
my favorite. All the Woolies canned
There we go.
stuff is what I live on. I love it.
I mentioned this last week. This is the smoky tomato sauce with chipotle.
Yes, I love it. That's
You know
the
what
one I
chipotle?
got.
Yeah,
yes,
it's so
that's
good.
the one I got.
Do you know what
introduced me to the
chipotle
other week.
is? Chipotle is a smoked jalapeno.
Really?
Yes, and it gives that deep, like smoky flavor.
I love how the names just get changed to make it sound so fancy. Meanwhile, it's stuff we all know.
So people call it like, also my pet peeve, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a lot. I'm so accepting of everything.
Yeah.
But when people call it jalapeno,
Yeah, no, I don't like that either. I
no,
don't like it.
are you giggling in the background?
Yeah, I don't
because
like
there's
it
some
either.
people right here in the
I've
studio.
even heard people at places where we order food, like at a drive-through, say jalapeno, and I'm like, no, it's actually jalapeno.
It's jalapeno. I'm so polite. I won't correct them. I'll be like, okay, but inside I'll be like, ah.
No, I still correct them, and then I still collect the order, and then I still hear, here is your jalapeno! So, you know,
No jalapenos up in
each
here.
to their own.
Okay, all right. So a bit of salt went in there. Instead of adding tomato paste, instead of adding extra chili, I added the tomato soup.
Yes.
Water goes in, lid on. You put this in the oven.
For how long?
I would go for about 2.5 to 3 hours.
Nice.
Because you put it in there.
Wow, because that's the slow-cooked effect.
Exactly.
coming.
So because we keep going Mexican inspired, I served it with some beans and rice.
Mm-hmm.
And then sour cream. Okay, just to cut through that richness. But I mean, how amazing, look at that.
This looks so
It's
good.
so tender, it's fall off the bone.
Man,
It's so good.
This looks like home.
It
Looks
is.
like mom.
Exactly.
made it.
So we made this yesterday. I'm telling you, every day that you keep this in your fridge and you reheat it,
It's gonna get
taste
better and better.
and better. It's like aging, like we're aging a beautiful wine. There we go.
Oh man, I love it. So this is all the people out there who like to meal prep and make sure that their meals are ready and set ahead of time for the week. This is going to be a hit in your household. Prepare it, put it in all your different scafties, put it in the fridge, and the whole week you are set. If you want this ingredient, go on to www.expressoshow.com. We've got it all there with all the ingredients. This is the Woolies difference. Chef Clem, I love you, man. Thanks so much for
friend,
this.
I love you too, man.
Where's the fork and knife?